But tonight we have with us One News's senior editor, Jovi Francisco, joining us from the U.S. capital of Washington, D.C. He is there to witness the action in this historic U.S. presidential elections. Jovi, what do you have for us?
Ladies, I'm here at the Martin Luther King Public Library in Washington, D.C., one of the assigned polling precinct or voting centers in DC, and it's past 7. It's 7:18 actually here in DC, and voting has started, as Sean said in her intro. A while ago, there was a long line behind me of voters waiting for their turn to enter the voting center, and but they're now allowed entry inside, and they're inside doing the process of voting. And I would like to walk through and just go to the window where the voters can be seen doing that process. Sean, Reg, and Pauline. I'm sure the producers will be playing back some of the shots I submitted earlier of what is expected or what can be seen inside the polling precinct. But as of now, as you can see, voters are allowed entry, and they are now lining up for the registration before going to the voting booth, where they will fill up at least 6 pages of the document before submitting it for the reading machine. Sean.
Yes, Jovi, we were wondering if you were able to speak to the Filipino-American community there in D.C. And based on your conversations with them, how are they leaning, or where are they leaning? What color?
Okay, I've met some Filipino-Americans here in D.C. and of course they're kind of not so open about the personality they will be voting today. But before this, I was in Los Angeles, where I was able to talk to some Filipino Americans in this town called Historic Filipino Town in Los Angeles. The folks there are kind of vocal, but there are those leaning towards Kamala Harris, and there are some, of course, leaning towards voting Trump.
All right, so it looks like even amongst people it's still too divided to call and too close to call.
But it looks cold there, Joe. you look like you're freezing.
I'm just moving because it's not allowed to do it there.
Okay.
So what time are they expecting, Jovi?
Yes, what's that again, Sean? Sorry, I was told to move away from the window.
Okay, well, good try though. But what time are they expecting, the deluge of people or the bulk of the voters to come? I mean, I imagine you're in D.C. and people there are more politically aware, and therefore they should all show up and vote.
According to some Filipinos I talked to earlier today, here in DC, we're expecting long lines in some of the voting precincts. Pero Sean, we should remember that even before today, marami na ang bumoto, no? By mail or early voting. And as of the latest count, it's around 79 million voters already voted even before today's opening of polls.
Well, this is only the beginning. Thanks for giving us a quick peek into what that looks like over there in the U.S. Capitol. That was One News's senior editor, Jovi Francisco, reporting to us live from Washington, D.C.